Greenwich Park, a favourite with South East Londoners for centuries. Charles Dickens called the park one of the lungs of London. Nowadays, visitors come from all over the world.
The park's just wonderful. The observatory, marvellous. One of the best sights in the world. The Queen's House, absolutely fantastic. You know, everything in the park, and it changes all the time. When the leaves come off the tree, when it's early and the buds start coming out and everything, it's just marvellous. A wonderful, wonderful park.
The park contains woodland, a sanctuary for birds, bats, protected stag beetles and rare moths. But the very fabric of the park, now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is threatened. In 2012, it is proposed to turn the park into a showground for the equestrian Olympic events. This will involve building a temporary 23,000-seat arena and stabling for 220 horses, as well as a 6-kilometre cross-country course, with all the infrastructure that will entail. All kinds of people use the park, from dawn to dusk, every single day, all year round. During the Olympics, there would be no tourists, no physical activity, and that's against the Olympic ethos, and nowhere for people to chill out or have fun.
I come to Greenwich Park to walk my dogs. Whenever they close it, we won't, me and the dog won't be able to come here anymore. None of us know how long it will be closed for. I don't know anybody that really wants this event to take place.
Local resident Hilary Rittner had a stroke a few years ago and enjoys the park on a regular basis.
It is the only place in Greenwich to sit in. There's nowhere else. If they take it away, all the young mothers with toddlers and all the young families with children and all the teenagers have nowhere to go. And old people and the disabled people will have nowhere. It's very serious.
I have one son who's just a couple of months old at the moment. We're in the park every day for walks just to get him fresh air or to meet friends who've also got kids. The park's such a huge part of sort of everyday life for us. There isn't really a close alternative, so I suppose for walking into Greenwich we'd be walking along Trafalgar Road, which is quite busy and noisy and polluted, and for meeting friends I'm really not sure where we would go.
Anyone who uses it frequently will know that congestion in the Blackwall Tunnel is a regular occurrence. Greenwich itself is a notorious bottleneck. Enforced road closures will add to the mayhem in this small urban location. The closures would deny pedestrians a safe east-west route through the park, forcing them onto the busy and noisy Trafalgar Road.
I personally cycle through the park, get off here, walk along and go to Royal Hill from here. I think it's undoubtedly going to affect the business, primarily because of the access to the area for myself, my staff and most importantly for all my clients.
In this small area here, in this corner of Greenwich here, I would look at this point here as being the works entrance. In that the entrance to Greenwich Park here, the way I see it is the stables are there and it's not a main entrance to Greenwich Park. It's the back end of the works of the Olympics events. So here, this may not be a busy route for tourists at all because they're going nowhere. They're on the route to the works entrance. And so trade-wise, I don't see that we'd be having large numbers of customers. And that's what I see coming, a loss.
I'm really looking forward to the Olympics. I think we're going to go and see a lot of the athletics and possibly some of the swimming. I think it'll be fantastic. And I'm a pro-Olympics person. I just feel that this is it's not the right location. They haven't chosen the best location for it. So yeah, I think it'll be devastating for the local community. I don't think there is anything quite like Greenwich Park locally. I mean, Blackheath's very different in nature. It's got roads crisscrossing it. You know, it's not a safe environment in the same way. We've recently had traffic problems with closures to Blackheath Hill because of subsidence, and it closed for about 3 months. The difference was massive because a lot of our customers do come from Blackheath or the other side of the park, and because they closed 2 or 3 roads, it was gridlock. So if it's similar to that for the Olympics, it can only be bad. I can't see a plus side to it.
In April 2002, parts of Blackheath Hill collapsed. It was almost 2 years before the road was fully opened. There's a well-documented history of secret tunnels, caves, and sudden holes opening up in this part of London. We talked to an archaeologist who has researched the underground passages which riddle the park.